like multiple people are in the water, 2 to 3 unconscious. People are trapped in the boat.
In more developing news, the search continues in the San Francisco Bay after this boat sank. At least one person is dead and 3 people are still missing.
And this is the last known path of the boat, courtesy of marinetraffic.com. The cabin cruiser named Volare left Angel Island before capsizing between Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge Tuesday around 3:30 in the afternoon.
The victim who died has also been identified. He's 79-year-old retired reserve deputy Clifford Boysa. He served in the Sutter County Sheriff's Office for almost 15 years. Tonight, the Sutter County Sheriff's Office says Sheriff Brandon Barnes and the members of the Sutter County Sheriff's Office extend their heartfelt condolences to the Boysa family, as well as to the families and loved ones of all those involved in this tragic accident.
Officials say 20 people were on board, most believed to be members of the same family. A dog also died. Officials spoke just hours ago as the search continues for the 3 missing people.
After talking to survivors and talking to folks on scene and our own crews that were out there, there was no evidence at the time of a fire of any kind. What it does appear is that the vessel took a wave and was listing heavily and lost a little bit of stability, and then it quickly rolled over. The cause of that, though, at this point in time, I don't know. We're going to look into that as part of the investigation. As I look at the extensive search effort we have put forth to this point, I look at the probability of success of locating a survivor within the search area, given everything we've put forth and all the environmental conditions. My intention is to suspend active search operations at sunset this evening.
Nearly a dozen search and rescue boats were deployed with swimmers and scuba divers. Helicopters are also searching from above. We're also learning today the boat that capsized was registered out of Stockton.
Yeah, ABC 10's Gabriel Porras is live in Stockton. And Gabriel, this is just a heartbreaking tragedy.
Yeah, it is, Chris and Lauren. With so many marinas, docks, and even similar boats here in Stockton, this on-the-water tragedy for so many people has come as a shock, but for some here in the port city tonight, there's an extra sense of heartbreak.
Yeah, that's crazy that happened.
After tragedy on the waters 80 miles west by Wednesday, waves of shock had rolled into Stockton.
It looks like multiple people are in the water, 2 to 3 unconscious. People are trapped in the boat.
Officials believe it happened during a memorial service. 20 passengers, mostly family and friends, aboard the 3-story, 50-foot Volare as she capsized in the San Francisco Bay Tuesday. Officials said the boat was home-ported in Stockton. Coast Guard records identified the owners as John and Miriam Boysa.
Wow.
Several members of the Stockton Yacht Club say the Boysa family are members.
For events, coming here for dinner and all events. That's how I met the couple, you know. Oh, excellent people. Yeah, I love them.
It's my neighbor and stuff, so I was super surprised.
Noah Bonilla lives in the family's neighborhood. A note on their door asks for privacy, reading in part, quote, "We and several families have suffered a horrific loss. We appreciate the outpouring of condolences and prayers."
I found out yesterday, and it was super crazy. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. From the bay to the valley, the waves of shock and grief continue to spread.
I feel very sorry for his wife, and I mean for the whole family, of course.
It's horrible about the death, and, I hope that everyone's recovering safely, mentally and physically, and, they can move on from this.
A lot of people have that same message tonight. I talked to a lot of people off camera who did not know the family, are not connected to the big local boating scene here in Stockton, but are still just so heartbroken, still shocked to hear about this. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Our thoughts are certainly with that family tonight. Gabriel, we thank you. And we've been following this story from the very beginning. You can stay up to date on the search and watch the latest news conference on the free ABC 10 TV streaming app.